I have decided that I'm going to make a video to show what I have been working on in fermenting vegetables. Now let me just figure out where this camera is at so I know where to look. Okay, I think it's right there. Okay, so say hi. This is Hopey Hopey. Say hi. I think she's very aware of herself. She likes to see herself, and she is indeed very pretty. So I would like to see myself too. Mwah! So this is one of the ferments I'm working on right now. Collard and kale stems, leave it. Déjalo en paz, porfa. Collards and kale stems. And I think it's been about 2 days since I start fermenting these two. And one of the ways that you can tell if it's going well, if the bacteria is growing properly, is when you open it up, you should hear the gases releasing. And you need to burp your ferment at least once a day, but you don't have to do it more than that because you don't want too much oxygen to get inside. And if you can see, there's little tiny bubbles at the top, and you'll see, it's really hard for me to show you, but you'll see little bubbles rise, and you probably can see them. Little bubbles rise into the top. That means that the lactobacillus strain, which is the one that can survive in a salt brine, is proliferating. So that's a good sign. So that's and when you open it, it'll start to smell sour when you know the fermentation process has started to begin. Sit down. Sentate, porfa. And then this one, which is not really supposed to look like that because my baby's been playing with them. You want to keep the vegetables submerged under the brine. I need to open it to know which one this one is. Okay, so that one, these are golden beets. And I started this one by salting the beets so to release its own liquid. And once you do that, you're going to press it down into the jar until the liquids rise above it. But if you still don't have enough liquid, you can either wait a day and see if more water is released, or I just added a couple tablespoons of brine from my Beck kimchi, which is white kimchi that I made I made it like 3 weeks ago, I believe. You can use that as a starter culture. So it's my first time doing it, so we're going to see how it goes. But this is one of them. This is golden beets. And so it's mostly salt brine created by the liquid from the vegetable itself. And I added a couple tablespoons of a previous brine as a starter culture. This one is another batch of the golden beets. I have a lot of beets. I'm gonna probably just steam the rest of them because I don't have any more. Jars. All my jars are full of different things fermenting at different levels. Look at this little girl. So this one is all of a leftover Beck kimchi. It's completely covered. What's cool about it is that the brine itself was kind of like a milky white color, but it has taken on the color of the golden beets, and so it's a beautiful yellow color, golden color. So I can't wait till these are finished. I'm gonna check on these in a week and taste it and see if it's sour, and then I'm gonna let them ferment for almost a month. Then depending on the sourness, once it gets to the level that I want, then I'll put it in the refrigerator for cold storage. So those are just a couple of the ferments I've been making, and so far this is about my third round. I made sauerkraut for the first time, and all I did was I add 1 tablespoon of sea salt or Celtic salt. Make sure it's a pure sea salt. It doesn't have any iodine in it or any anti-caking agents. And you add it to 2 cups of filtered or distilled water. I used spring water that from the store. And I fermented those, and they came out fantastic. That was purple kimchi purple sauerkraut I made. And then I went on to make white kimchi, and now I'm making collard and kale stem pickles, along with golden beets, more sauerkraut, purple sauerkraut, and preserved lemons. Yeah, I think that's what I'm working on right now. So there you have it. I'll let you know how it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm actually currently reading The Art of Fermentation by